This was heartbreaking, bro. Like, this was really shattering, guys. Tonight was really, really heartbreaking from a Barca perspective. The treble dream is over, guys. The treble dream is over tonight after a freak night in Milan, guys. The dream of the third treble in the club's history is over, guys. And this is it, guys. This is the cruelty of football. Football is a fucking cruel game, guys. So fucking cruel, guys. After the good season, after the amazing season we've had, it has all come crashing down tonight, guys. I feel like the whole season has just been worthless because I can't imagine crashing out of the Champions League. Like, I couldn't imagine crashing out of the Champions League tonight. Not after the game we've had against Inter over these two legs. But unfortunately, that has been the case, guys. The treble dream is over, guys. We just have to focus on La Liga now. We have to focus on La Liga at this point now. That Madrid game, that Clasico on Saturday just got more serious, guys. Just got more interesting because we cannot afford to lose that game against Madrid on Saturday, guys. Credit to the boys, credit to Inter. What a game both teams have served to the neutrals. I'm sure the neutrals would have been the biggest winners tonight. Over the two legs, we've seen some amazing games between two European heavyweights, two quality sides, teams that whenever the game demanded it, they were able to show themselves, they were able to show them faves. Both Barca and Inter, hats off to both sides. What a tie. This is the Champions League tie semi-final for the ages. I'm sure we are going to be talking about this semi-final in years to come as football fans, but for us Barca fans, for me, I wouldn't remember this game fondly, guys, because in football, what matters is winning. Regardless of how well you play, what matters is winning. And it is no surprise that we have been on the wrong end of this tonight because we have been playing with fire all season, guys. We have been playing with fire all season. It's almost as if we believe that in every game we are going to outscore the opponent. And we were this close tonight, guys. We were this close to pulling off yet another remontada tonight. After going 2-0 down in the first half, we showed incredible mentality and character to come back very early in the second half. It seems like there is some magic that Hansi Flick has in his tongue when he's speaking to his players at halftime, and it was on show once again because that second half, in the 90 minutes, of course, Barca were playing at a different level. But somehow, even after taking the lead through, I thought we were in the final, guys. Like, after Raphinha scored, I genuinely thought we were in the final, guys. I didn't know that there was going to be a plot twist in this game, but that is it about these big European games, these big games. If you sleep for a second, you are going to be punished. Against the best sides, you are always going to be punished. And we have paid the ultimate price tonight. Our Champions League dream is over. The treble dream is over. Now, our Champions League drought continues, guys. The last time we won the Champions League still remains 2015. That's 10 years ago, guys. And we genuinely thought with what we have done this season, we had a good chance of ending that course. But unfortunately, Inter have shown that they wanted it more. Over the course of the tie, Barca showed immense character, but I just feel like we didn't do enough to win Inter over the course of the two legs because going down 2-0 in the first leg, we came back, they scored again, and then we still drew. We were able to come back to draw 3-3. Tonight, the same story happened all over again. After going down 2-0 in the first half, it was almost as if we were down and out. We found a way back, but yet we couldn't defend for 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes, we couldn't defend for 8 minutes, and that has been our undoing. It's so unfortunate that at this critical stage of the season, we had to go down with injuries in very key positions. Lewandowski's injury, Lewandowski has been a big miss, even though Ferran Torres did a good job in his absence. But tonight, Ferran Torres was poor. Ferran Torres was, for me, the worst player on the pitch tonight. He contributed literally nothing in Barca's game tonight. Ferran Torres was very poor. And the fact that Flick hesitated in bringing Lewandowski on, it raises a lot of question mark whether Lewandowski was actually even fit enough for this game. I wasn't impressed by Lewandowski, to be honest, after he came on because he had some chances, guys. He really had some, especially that one when Lamine Yamal gave the ball to him. It was point blank, bro. Like, just head the ball into the back of the net. He headed it over the bar, and we missed so many chances tonight, guys. Credit to Inter's goalkeeper Jan Sommer. He was superb over the course of the 2 legs for them. But there's this feeling of disappointment and frustration because we really should have won this game tonight. We really should have won this tie tonight. But we are the architects of our own downfall, to be honest, because we have been playing with fire all season. It is popularly said that if you live by the sword, you should be prepared to die by the sword. And that is what has happened to us. All season we have been playing with fire, guys. All season we have been playing with fire. So many times we have gotten away with it, but in these big games, when you need just that little extra, it's always going to undo you. And that has been the disappointment tonight. We defended the set pieces better tonight, but overall, our defending has been shambolic over the course of the 2 legs, even though Inter conceded a lot of goals over the course of the 2 legs as well. But you always have the feeling that they are a better defensive unit than Barca have been. Trust me, at no point did Barca look like winning this tie, because even though at some point we had them pressed when we were coming back for our comebacks in the second half, at no point did we look like winning this tie. And that is the most disappointing aspect, because I think on the balance of play, Barca have been the better side. But when you can't defend, to save your life, bro, you cannot win trophies in football, bro. Goals win you games, defense wins you titles. And that is what has happened to Barca. So unfortunate, so heartbreaking, guys. Good football is a cruel game, bro. Like, I've never been this sad in a very long time. But you have to congratulate the winners. Inter, they have been worthy of their victory, of course. Over the course of the 2 legs, I think they deserve to go through to the final. Regardless of who they play in the final, nobody is going to find it easy against this Inter team in this Champions League. So nothing to be shameful about. Of course, I actually feel like we can be proud of what the team has done. But the team could have actually achieved more. In this position that we found ourselves, the team could have actually achieved more, guys. I live with a very bitter feeling in my mouth right now. So bitter, so heartbroken about these 2 games against Inter. It just feels like the whole of the season has been unmade with just these 2 games against Inter, guys. We just won the Copa del Rey. We are still in pole position in La Liga, but the one we all really wanted, let's be honest, guys, let's not kid ourselves, the one we really wanted, all of us, was the Champions League. And the team has not delivered it, even though the team has given us a lot of memorable moments during the course of this Champions League season. The most important one is the trophy, and the team has not delivered it. Another disappointing night, guys. How many more disappointing nights are we going to continue to endure in the Champions League as Barca fans, guys? It has been such a long time since we had joy in this competition. It has been such a long time. I've lost count of when last we had genuine joy in this competition, guys. It just feels like always when it seems like something is going in our way, something just happens that just makes everything unravel. Talking about the lineup tonight, though, I was really surprised to see the lineup that Hansi Flick went with, because of course there was a lot of debate on whether Gerard Martin was going to start at left back, and Flick, he has just shown tonight that he's a manager that is willing to live and die by his principles. There was no doubt in his mind in this game against Inter that he was going to play his way, and if his team were going to lose, Barca were going to lose, playing the Flick way. And of course, we have been excited with that pattern of play this season. We cannot eat our cake and have it. That's what it means, because tonight it was gung-ho once again, especially in that first half. Inter were getting in behind Barca a lot. They were so good in the transitions, but Barca improved in the second half. We came back. The 2 goals in the first half, Martinez's goal, it was a transition goal. And the penalty, of course, it was yet another transition. On first play, it seemed like Kubasi got the ball, but I think you have to agree with the VAR after seeing the replay that it was actually a penalty, and the ref, I think he made the right call. But my question is, why is it that in these games, the referees only know that VAR exists when the opponent is involved? Because just before that goal, we also had a penalty shout. It wasn't even looked at, guys. There was a handball, a potential handball, I should say, but it wasn't even looked at. And just a few minutes later, Inter had a penalty incident of their own. The VAR did not hesitate. They checked it. And of course, it was the right decision, like I said. But This thing should be going both ways, guys. In the second half, Barca improved. Of course, in the first half, Gerard Martin was poor. I feel like over the course of the game, his passing let him down a lot. He couldn't defend. His lack of pace was really exposed. His lack of pace was really exposed on several occasions. He couldn't contain Dumfries at all. Dumfries ended the game with 2 assists after scoring twice in the first leg. So he has been so decisive for Inter in the course of these 2 games, and it makes you wonder what if Balde was available, guys? Are we going to be having the same conversation right now? If only Alejandro Balde was available, are we going to be having the same conversation right now? But overall, it's a really disappointing night. In the second half, we did well. We came back. Gerard Martin, he came back a different man from the halftime break, because just after halftime, he provided 2 brilliant crosses that were finished by Eric Garcia and then Dani Olmo to make it 2-2. And then it was game on again. In that second half, the rest of the second half, Barca were all over Inter. It seemed like we were going to win it. And we actually scored the win. What seemed to be the winner, of course, I should say. What seemed to be the winner. In the 87th minute, Raphinha scored. And I thought we were in the final, guys. Like, I couldn't believe myself. I thought we had done it yet again. We are going to the finals. And we had to concede. Like, why the hell did we have to concede after taking the lead with just few minutes to go, guys? With just 7 minutes to go, we had to concede again. Man, this is so heartbreaking. This is so heartbreaking, guys. Like, football is so cruel, guys. Well, this game has the potential. This game has the ability to give you a roller coaster in life. It takes you up and then brings you crashing down. This is what I am experiencing right now. I don't know what you guys are feeling, but I feel so bad right now. I feel so terrible. I feel so heartbreaking. I'm gutted. I'm devastated by this result, guys. Well, the team did well, of course, with the goals. Scoring 6 goals over the course of a Champions League semi-final tie. This really should be enough to get it, but not when you are playing against a team like Inter that wants it just as much as you want it yourself. And we have paid the price, guys. Congratulations to Inter. We haven't been at our best, especially defensively. I don't know how we had to concede 7 goals over the course of these 2 legs. We haven't been our best at all. I think we have been too exposed. The style of play that has served us so well all season, it has been our undoing again. And well, I think it is fitting, because it is said in life that you live by the sword, you die by the sword, and that has been the case for Barca. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Are you feeling as bad as I am feeling right now after this shattering defeat against Inter? And do you feel like this defeat is going to affect us? Because don't forget, we still have to play the Clasico on Saturday with the league on the line. Do you feel like Barca are going to suffer a hangover of this defeat in that game against Madrid? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Adios.